Well, this particular Elite Lop hat was given to me some 12 years ago by champion race caller Matt Hill when he ventured over to Solvala to call the great race. I've got some wonderful signatures on it: Chris Alford, Kate Gath, also the late Greg Sugars, Chris Lang. And I'm about to add another name to this particular cap. So joining me is Brad Hewitt. Well, Brad, good to catch up with you. Back 2.5 weeks, but the locomotive stays over in Sweden.
Yeah, he actually races tomorrow about 6:45 a.m. our time. So yeah, be tuning in and hopefully he can get a win there. He's
racing at Bowden, and there's some particular facts about that particular area.
Yeah, so it's called the Midnight Sun. So the sun actually doesn't sort of go down for about 3 days, or I think apparently. So it's something we're definitely not used to over this side of the world. So it's hopefully he can, as I said. He's drawn 4 and he's about $4 or $5, so yeah, I think he can run a really good race.
It's a Group 1 event, Brad, but easier than the Elite Lop experience.
Yeah, well, there's only one horse from there, but in saying that, like they've got a bigger pool of good horses over there, so but he's drawn good. He's drawn 4, as I said, a lot kind of draw than what he had in the Elite Lop, and his main danger's drawn 7, Don Fanucci's at, and he won his heat. At the Elite Lop, so yeah, it'd be good to see how he goes.
And he has been left in expert hands, both as in the training ranks and the driving ranks.
Yeah, well, Susie's had him since he got there. He's been there sort of over 2 months now, I think 2.5 months, and her partner Magnus was supposed to drive him, but he got suspended, and yeah, he's another guy, Ulf Olsen, I think, is driving him, and yeah, he's sort of a local legend over there. I think he's about sort of 50 or 60 odd now, but he's been sort of a legend there for the last sort of 20 years or so.
We won't touch on your experience as far as the airports were concerned and the amount of time you spent in the air, but as far as your experience, Brad, the build up to the race, those couple of days leading into the race and the race day itself.
Yeah, it was great. Like, you sort of watch videos and whatever and talk to people, and you think you're prepared for it, but until you actually get there and experience it, it's nothing like we see here. And even the gallops here, like everyone's there for sort of the party and whatnot, but over there, like the whole crowd's there just for the horses. Like you come out and horses warming up, and there's people clapping and cheering, and before every race they're clapping in the score up, and every time they come around for the bell, like they're just going nuts. And every horse that comes back to scale, like the whole crowd's just standing and applauding it, and so they've got a great appreciation for the horse, and yeah, it was a great experience that way, that's for sure.
The race itself, you drew wide, they didn't go exceptionally quick, so it was a little bit disappointing on that end of the scale.
Yeah, we sort of knew our fate before we went around, just drawn out there. Like no horses sort of get through from there unless they run the race upside down, but things just obviously didn't work out, but the horse went really good and finished off great, and the best thing, silver lining, was he never got knocked around, and he's ready to go, and he's by all reports that he's been training really well. So and even while I was there, like the horse was going unbelievable. Like I think it's the best I ever had him, like even over here since before the Great Southern Star, and even through the inners and that, like the horse was just airborne. So hopefully he's still at that level tomorrow. It's been 3 weeks between runs. It would have been nice to have another run in between, but if he's sort of anywhere near that, I think he'll be really hard to beat.
Brad, fast forward 2026, and if he's going as well as he was in 2025, would you like to experience it all over again?
It's all sort of pie in the sky stuff, and it's a long way and a lot of money to go, and as I said, like as soon as the draw come out, you're just done. So like if they had something in place where you could even draw 1 to 5, would make it more viable to go. But yeah, it was a great experience, but yeah, like I'd like to go back to the Dominion. He obviously didn't get the chance to defend his title this year, so yeah, I'd like to sort of aim that way. But ultimately it's up to Glenn, and it'll just depend on how he's going too. Like if he's going really good, and if he can come out and go good over in Sweden and get the respect and that I think he will. Who knows? But yeah, we'll just take sort of race by race and one step at a time.
Brad, was there any particular trainer, or more importantly, any particular driver that you were really keen to meet, like an idol that you've watched from afar?
Well, not really, because we don't really see a whole lot of European racing here. But like I met Beyond Goop up in Brisbane, so we knew him and got to meet up with him. He's a great bloke and give us a lot of time. And actually, while I was there, I actually met John Campbell. He was there, at one of the functions, and spent sort of half an hour with him and talking to him. So that was unexpected. But he was an idol growing up. When I was a kid, like we'd have all the stallion books come out, and he was just on every page. So he was like, no one got near him back in the day. So that was pretty cool.
As far as the Winter Carnival in Brisbane coming up very shortly, Goulburn, I've noticed the weather's dropped dramatically there below freezing point. How was it over in Sweden?
Yeah, no, it was actually really cold. Even by their standards, they were whinging how cold it was for that time of the year. It's spring, summertime, and it was getting to sort of 8-9 degrees, but it was just the wind chill factor. It was sort of blowing up like 40-50 kilometre winds, and the feels like temperature was below zero. So it was really miserable weather. But anyway, we made the most of what we could do, and it got a bit better towards the end. So it was when the gang got over there, it was really fun.
As I mentioned, the Brisbane Winter Carnival, you've enjoyed success on a number of seasons. You're planning to take a team up once again?
Yeah, there's a few there penciled in to go. Like I won't take as many as what I have previous years. I think I took 8 last year, and they all went good and made money in that. But just under the pump, you sort of don't get to enjoy it and put as much time into it as you want. But there's a few there penciled in, and look forward to getting up there again.
Precise one again at Wagga on Friday, Brad. She continues to look impressive. Is she still a work in art, and will she be one of those heading north?
Yeah, possibly. That's what I've had penciled in with us. So I'll just see how she comes through the next couple of weeks. But I really like her, and I'm really looking forward to sort of next season with her. Like once she's a 4-year-old, and in these mares races down here, she's going to be sort of a regular down here every Saturday night. I do really like her.
Now I know you don't like blowing your own trumpet, but horn player, very impressive tonight once again.
Yeah, he's going really good. Matty Roo, done a great job with him as a juvenile, and before he came to me, he had a throat operation and got gelded, so he got the quinella there, and it's done him wonders. Ever since I've got him, like I got penciled that regional championship in with him back in January because of what he was showing me at home, and he was good enough to tick that off, and he's just kept on sort of stepping up to the plate, and he's a pretty talented horse.
Well, but congratulations on the win by Horn Player. Good to see you back in action. Good luck to the Locomotive. This interview will be aired after the race itself, but let's hope it's a success from the Locomotive. And now it's time for you to put your moniker on that cap, which it's got some pretty good names on it already.
Yeah, that's for sure. So, it's great to be part of it.
Thanks, mate.
On you, mate.
Thank you, sir.